I'm going to talk about why psychers, librarians, are one of the best units for you to have as an HQ. So you can see here there's a good list. For example, a good spell to have is Veil of Time if you're combat oriented. Even if you're not, you get to go first in the fight phase, which is kind of nice against those custody bikers, which is really good to have. Mighty Heroes is pretty good on basically everybody because you get additional attack and toughness and strength. They're pretty durable. Psychic Scourge is pretty good too. It's like a smite, but based on your leadership. It's really good on Ultramarines, especially if they're by their banner, because their leadership is really high at that point. Even if you tie, they suffer a mortal wound, which is pretty good. Fear of the Ancients is not the greatest. It's good against a horde army because you can hit multiple units. Units and do a mortal wound. But you got to be pretty close because the range is really short. It's like average, I think it's 8 or 9 inches, something like that. And every unit takes a mortal wound, not just D3, it's a mortal wound. Psychic Fortress is really good, especially on Rebute, because especially if you're beating stuff up in combat, it explodes. You get a 4+ feel no pain basically against mortal wounds. Finally, we have Null Zone. Null Zone is amazing, especially on Tigerius. And you can pay a command point for, let's see if I can find it really quickly here. Right here. If you have basically 3 Psychers, you can use this at the start of the psychic phase and add 2 to your psychic test, which is amazing, especially if you're going against Mortarion or Magnus. It really helps you out. Next, I kind of just want to talk about situations. So let's say you're trying to get this objective, right? You're here. Let's say you're just really close, like 3 inches away or something. You want to get through this and here. Let's say 3 inches here or something. This is 5 inches to the captain. So it's kind of hard to get through to the captain because they're pretty close together and it's longer to go around, right? So what you can do is smite. Let's just say, oh, that's really good. That's really, really, really good because that's D6 mortal wounds. Of course I get a 6. So these are intercessors, so you're going to kill all of them because they have 2 wounds apiece, which is really good. Then now you can charge, and even if you fail to kill him and he doesn't kill you, assuming that you don't die, you're still going to contest this, which means he's not going to be able to score. You're going to tie, which is good. This is what you want to do in scoring. So you got 7. Oh, look at that, you're in. Say Rebute comes in to help out. He goes over. This could be a captain too. It doesn't matter what it is, but you're over controlling this objective. And let's say your dice go cold on you and you can't kill these troops. Well, now you don't have to worry about it because you had 2 phases of rolling a dice to kill them. Here in combat, technically 3 if you count the shooting phase too. This is why Psychers are really good, is because you get an additional phase. So I think they're amazing, especially the Primaris ones because they get additional wound and an attack. They're not that good at combat though, you got to keep that in mind. They're not good at combat, in my opinion, unless you give them like an axe. Axes are good on these guys, although you can't give it to a Primaris. But they are really good. I really recommend them. I wouldn't run them without an invuln. So I would run usually a Terminator, or if we were running the Primaris Psyker, give them Armor and Autonomous Relic. You do not want these guys not to have invuln because they are going to be top priority to be killed by your opponent. So you got to protect them. Or put some Honor Guard next to them. Primaris Honor Guards ideally. But yeah, this is why they are really good.